I gaslit my college library out of late fees by returning my own books. Back in college, 00s, one semester, I took out several books for a big research project. This was back when internet research was not admissible, and you needed to properly cite all your sources. School and life got away from me, and I forgot about them for a while. That was until the end of the semester when I got a late library dues bill in the mail. I think the fees were 25 cents per book per day, if not more. And I had at least 10 books over a month late. I didn't have any money, and if you had outstanding library dues, you could not get your grades/transcript for the semester. Instead of sheepishly returning the books and paying the fines, I put the books in my backpack, smuggled them into the library, and returned them all to their correct places on the shelves. I then called the library the next day and questioned the validity of the letter regarding my overdue books. The librarian left me on hold for a few minutes and returned to the phone apologizing to me that it seemed the books had in fact been returned. Library dues were erased and they didn't hold back my transcript. This story highlights rule-bending behavior driven by pressure and self-preservation. Faced with financial stress and the risk of losing access to his transcript, the student used deception to avoid consequences. Psychologically, this reflects moral rationalization. People often justify dishonest actions when they feel the system is unfair or when the stakes feel personally overwhelming. It also shows opportunistic problem solving. Once the student realized the library likely relied on manual tracking, he exploited that gap in the system. Another factor is cognitive dissonance. To reduce guilt, people convince themselves the action isn't that harmful, especially when the outcome simply restores the books to where they belong. In short, this story demonstrates how stress, financial pressure, and perceived loopholes can push otherwise ordinary people to justify small acts of deception.